everybody, what's going on? Welcome to another episode of Frame Advantage, Level 4A2's Fighting Game Podcast. I'm your host, V the White Mage, and I am joined by the big boss, Saken.
What's up?
And Times.
What's up?
And we have special guest, Bad Decisions, sponsored by the city of VR. Welcome to the show.
Hey, good to have you.
And we got a long list of topics to talk about, so let's get right on to it. We just got back from EVO about like 3 weeks ago, so I want to talk about all of our collective experiences with it, even the stream monsters. So, anyone want to start?
EVO it's always a great time. It's fun. You know, you're in the middle of Las Vegas. Tons of time to do whatever you want. The floor was incredible. I mean,
Yeah.
Well, we have Dragon Ball FighterZ, Dissidia, and Marvel Infinite.
With like a whole bunch of like other stuff too.
A ton of indie games as well, yeah.
Yeah, we had like other companies as well. Like Razer had a booth. Like we even had like a pretty legit artist alley. It almost felt like it was a convention.
It was a convention hall. Like it's massive. They had so much room to do whatever they wanted.
Yeah,
it's pretty great.
I thoroughly had a good time, especially walking around like Artist Alley. There were a lot of really good artists that came to EVO this year, so felt right at home. I played in pretty much like only Smash tournaments, but I also played in a couple like the side tournaments at Anime EVO, which they had a Puyo Puyo Tetris tournament, so that was cool. I made top 16 randomly, so
Nice.
and I barely even knew what I was doing. Jarius, what about you, man?
Work.
I know you worked. How was the work part?
It was fine. I mean, everything went smooth. There was no blow-ups.
That's all you
That's
can ask
good.
for.
Because the golden rule of streaming, for those of you who don't know, is streaming is a blow-up. It is and will always be a blow-up. The blow-ups are unavoidable.
But it wasn't a blow up this time.
I'm pretty sure there was a blow-up somewhere.
But not on your end.
I didn't have to deal with it.
Not a major blow.
That's good. That's good. I saw you like hard at work, especially during the Blazblue stream on Saturday.
Yep.
So.
Top 30,
You're
64 or whatever?
That was more work than doing tech, actually. Because anime players be all complicated.
Oh, okay.
I heard there were quite a few blow-ups, not on the stream, but on the setups surrounding the stream. So
yeah. Apparently there was a static issue that was causing pads and sticks to disconnect and all kinds of drama to add to the fact that people who may have gotten bodied anyway got bodied in a quicker fashion.
Yeah.
I also heard that was actually caused because some kind of voltage problem they had.
Static issue.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Alright. That's weird.
Yeah, lots of random static issues going on, but apparently they eventually solved that issue, so not too bad. That's what I heard.
Oh, okay. I mean, I wouldn't know. And given the fact that static was an issue, I'm sure one of the streams, because they ran like 9 streams, had a blow up. Because static and streaming, always a blow up. I remember KIT, we had a static issue. I lost one of my audio converters.
That sucks.
Dang. Like it just
Like
got
that?
fried?
Yeah, like apparently it happened at the end of the Pokken stream because we streamed Pokken,
I remember that. Oh,
and the audio apparently got weird. Is what
I
people were saying.
remember that.
Dang.
And the next day we were supposed to stream Smash, and we get ready to go live. We did a sound test. He's like, "We're not having a sound." It's like, "Why isn't the sound working?" So I go look at the audio converter and it won't even turn on. Luckily, shout out to Billy from Turney Located, came through in the clutch.
Billy Wet. Thank you for your help, man.
Yeah, Yoshi's godlike.
remember him from the Brawl days. But yeah, not too serious of blow-ups. Luckily, like the only games I played were mostly like Nintendo run games, so I didn't have to worry about disconnecting pad issues. Shoutouts to the GameCube.
Good old wired controller.
Pretty much, yeah. Wire controllers are
I
nice.
mean, sticks are wired, and those are short now.
That's true.
Which is weird.
I think it's just a difference in technology. The
Yeah.
stick, USB, and GameCube controllers are not. I don't know.
I don't
Who
know.
knows?
But yeah, anyone got to play? I know you played a lot of Marvel College.
I played some Marvel Infinites.
I got to play because I would go into the venue at like 8:30 before people can come in.
Yeah, you get that private practice time.
Not all private practice, because at one point they were just letting Maximilian use the setups, and like I walked over like, oh, well, Max is over there playing on that setup. I'm gonna go over here on this setup and no one's using.
Oh, you didn't want to play him?
Well, he was clearly recording something.
Oh, okay.
So I go to the setup, like, all right, yeah, I'm about to boot this up and do some stuff. And as soon as I select my characters, the Capcom rep walks over and is like, hey, you can't play on it right now. We're about to wipe them down and get them ready for when people come in. And I'm like, what? Like, it's clean.
They gotta clear the cache first.
And I'm like, alright, whatever.
They already have enough problem with leaks.
So I just wait until I can touch it again. Then I go mess around a little bit. But while I was waiting, because I didn't do nothing, I went over to play DBZ because they were letting people play that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I mopped the guy up with auto combos.
Good job.
You're right.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was pretty fun. Yeah, the game looks good.
It feels fun.
It feels great.
I only have one problem. Like, from my point of view with it, and it looks a bit too simplistic at the moment.
It's 20% done. So.
Yeah, like,
We'll
I know they're going to
see the
add
final
more
product.
mechanics and all that stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna get like all that good
Where's
stuff
the
soon.
YRC?
It is wires, yeah.
But, yeah, so that was really my experience. You know, I worked. It was pretty cool being behind the scenes. They had a lot of moving parts at the same time. Kind of blew my goddamn mind. But it was quite beautiful. I enjoyed it. Can't wait to do it again.
Awesome. Cool. I definitely enjoyed the time that I played with DBZ. I only got to play 2 games, but it was great. Frieza Assist is godlike, by the way. It's literally a giant Dormammu pillar.
It is.
That does a ton of damage. It's great. And I just figured out like an easy B&B with Vegeta and the Big Bang attack in the air. And everyone thought that was amazing.
I got to play with Gerald and Everett, and I just listened to what Gerald said, and I started doing it.
Yo, shoutouts to Atomic Oreo for winning an Xbox One over the weekend.
Yeah, the best
Freedom
BB FZ player
in the world.
in the world.
In the world. Oreo the Beast.
Oh man, you can already tell he's having like a blast with that game. Like I hope that game sticks around for a long time.
But,
I mean, that's probably going to bring in so many new people.
Yeah,
probably. Between that and Marvel, because like I know we think Marvel's having pretty bad reception, but you know people outside of FGC
Hype as hell.
actually really hyped for this game.
good.
Like DBZ is a very like recognizable franchise, so I'm glad they made like a really good fighting game off of it. You know.
So yeah, between those 2 games plus the versus games, so crazy stuff's always gonna be happening. Yeah, like so it's really spectator friendly for the outside eyes too. Not to mention Marvel just legitimately feels fun to
It
play.
does. It feels real good.
Yeah, it's starting to look better. I really hope they do something about the colors before it release, but you know it is what it is.
All right.
As long as in tournaments we get to play on more than just Bond Wonderland. That was kind of old.
Yeah.
I mean, we had there's 4 stages you could play on in Marvel 3. That was about it.
I imagine we'll probably have more stages that we can, feasibly see everything on.
So
Hopefully, anyway.
How was the home experience of EVO?
Okay, so the main watching I got was on Sunday when everybody went over to Jelly's place.
Okay.
And that was pretty good. Just the Guilty Gears was the best finals to be honest.
That was on Saturday.
And I know.
It was a good fight.
And so I was like, man, will Sunday even be hyped to watch? And they did have some good moments, but Omito, his play is just the best thing to watch.
I mean, it was very clean.
Yeah.
So we were still working on Blazblue, top 16 at the time, and it had ended right as Grand Finals was about to get going.
Mm-hmm.
So I was because the whole top 8, I was pretty much watching from where because I was sitting on stage for the stage Blazblue's been played on. but I had like a perfect sight on Guilty Gear, so I was kind of watching when in between matches and whatnot. But like I was seeing some good stuff. I was like, oh man, that was hype. But I still don't like this game when I'm playing it. But I'll watch it because it's great.
Yeah. So Sunday was, I think, started with Marvel, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
That was fun to watch. I was like, well, nobody got Ryan LV and loses. Guess he just wins now.
Right.
Yeah,
Cause
sure enough, that's what happens.
Yeah.
Yo, what about my man's PC Marvel guy?
PC Marvel guy was great.
You mean
Slash Quackbot.
Quackbot. Oh my
Yo, he
god.
was
That was
playing
entertainment.
well. Yeah, he made that top 8 for
Marvel?
me.
God.
And then, what was the next game after that?
Blazblue.
Alright, so I didn't get to see all of that because that's when Rob finally came.
Uh-huh.
And so we started driving over there. And then I caught towards the end with Ryusei versus Favorite.
That's probably the best grand final set of the tournament.
That was a really
Yes.
good grand
It was
final.
It's
incredible.
between that and Takedo mopping up Punk.
Yeah.
That was really good.
But I still really hate Carl, though. So
Oh, yeah, man.
Ryusei makes the best faces, dude.
I know.
Ryusei's great.
That man was on the show.
Ryusei faces, pretty S tier.
It's like every top 8 like had like that one player that just kind of just like stole the show. We got like Quackbot for Marvel. It's like he I think he did a really good job. And then we have Ryusei for Blazblue.
I think it was Finrich with honorable mentions to Ryusei's face.
Yeah.
Because Finrich
He
is
worked-
ridiculous.
He worked so hard.
He
You
looked like
see
he
the
just
look.
got off of work, actually.
Yeah,
He did look like
salary man Finrich
Yeah.
on the stage.
That man was blocking unblockables.
Yeah,
He blocked
was.
unblockables from
Multiple
multiple
times.
characters.
And
Incredible.
I thought he would have lost it for me because after that monster versus something happened,
Bruh.
he was like, "Oh, that was just false tech. I'm blocking everything." He agreed. He's like, "You shouldn't have watched that video."
It was like see
was a
me.
setup.
He literally says see me offline.
Yeah.
So that was
Like,
good.
and he, like, there were so many times where he ginned people. It was ridiculous. Because he'd have a pixel. It's like, oh, I guess Finrich is out of the tournament. And he catches a counter hit Blizzard, and they die.
Yeah. Amazing.
Oh,
Like, he
man.
just creates damage. Which, I was watching, like, 2.0 footage, and he's doing the same thing again. He's just like, oh, I got 25 meter. I think you're going to DP. He overdrove, and he somehow managed to use 25 meter and overdrive to do 7K.
crazy.
Mm.
I forget who the hype player we had for Tekken was, but I think he
It was
went.
Knee. He got 30.
Yeah, Knee. Yeah.
Knee came through out of nowhere.
Neat.
Yo, he played
Yeah.
really well. Like I was actually like super excited to like watch like Tekken. Like, but the crazy thing about it is I only remember half of it because like the first half we were still reeling over the reveals.
We were in a daze. For
Yeah.
like Blazblue
I don't remember
cross tag,
anything that happened up to Tekken Top 3.
It killed us, man.
Because they announced like the balance patch update for Central Fiction 2.0 with the Jubei announcement, and then they had the BB cross tag announcement after that.
It was the combo that no one could block.
No, everybody was going crazy.
Yeah, it was quite nice. We got like Blazblue characters mixed with Persona, Unio, and now Ruby characters. Like, what is this?
Mm.
What alternate dimension are we living in right now?
It's pretty good time.
It's like, I don't know. How long has this been development? Because it's like, are they trying to take over the versus place? Because you know MvC was always the versus game to play.
Mhm.
But now they
Archie's
coming
got
out with two.
Archie's got two.
They're like, we're going to do 2v2 better than y'all and 3v3 better than y'all. So it's like,
Yeah, Tekken Tag 2 was a thing for a while too.
I'm just saying, it definitely looks like the cross tag battle has the same tag system as Marvel Infinite.
It does.
And I don't think that's an accident.
yeah, because it did look like they had an active tag.
Yeah.
When somebody was doing the button and he just ran in, and I was like, oh. So,
Yo, somebody was scoping out the competition. That's all I'm saying.
Mhm.
We got a couple announcements on the Bandai Namco side too after Tekken was over. We got the Trunks reveal.
We got Trunks, yeah.
actually, Jelly called it before everybody else got to it.
And
He knew
yeah,
it was Geese. I was like, damn. I didn't realize that the doors were for geese and whatnot.
Yeah, we got another villain character from another franchise in the Tekken universe. We got Geese Howard. So, and he actually looks hype. Like they had a really good. I don't know who did the editing job for that trailer,
It was pretty good.
It was really good. Like I want to learn from that guy.
Cowards be gone.
So many different angles that he got the parry with. It was incredible.
And he can parry rage arts.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
that was crazy.
That's actually super cool. And then we had the Smash 4 top 8.
No, I did not watch too many of that.
I thought it was.
I went and gambled during Smash.
Like the hype player for that I thought was Larry Lurk.
Yeah,
The
I mean,
Fox.
but Larry always bringing the hype.
Yeah, true that. But I mean, like he definitely looked like he was playing the best he's ever played in a while, like ever.
He got 5th, right?
He got third.
Third.
Yeah.
Fox.
That hype Fox play.
And
But Zero ended up getting second place to Salem with a last second Bayonetta ladder combo at 40%.
Yeah, that was crazy. Because it was like he kept trying it like throughout the whole series, and then it worked. In the last stock, I'm like, oh, it's over.
It was the stock that really mattered.
And I guess
That's
shout out
pretty
to
cool.
Zero for being a good sportsman. Because he sent out a tweet telling people not to discredit Salem's win just because he's using Bayonetta.
I mean, like Salem won the next tournament like right after that. So, yeah.
Alright.
So it's not really like a fluke or anything. Like Salem's always been good, even like during the Brawl days. And he wasn't even manning top tier then. He was playing Zero Suit Samus, which is crazy.
And then what was after Smash?
It was Street Fighter,
Alright. The main event.
which Tokido just ran a train on
Oh.
everybody.
It was
Tokido
it was pretty great.
was the GOAT.
Oh yeah.
So
We also had the Abigail reveal.
one of the things we got from the commentary was actually they said Punk had actually played Tokido in the first attempt in casuals, and he got absolutely bodied before the match was started.
Yeah, I think he
And
got
I was
10-0'd or something
yeah.
like that.
They got downloaded.
And I was like, oh shit, because I thought this was gonna be free for Punk. Because it's Punk. And then I was like, dang, when did this happen? They was like, that was recent on the stream, and I was like, man, this might actually be a blow.
And then sure enough it was.
Yeah, he did a taunt combo.
I've never seen that man.
crazy.
I've never seen that man look so defeated in my life.
I mean,
That was supposed to be America's first EVO win for Street Fighter.
it was.
Hey.
I mean, was it supposed to be? I don't think it was supposed
Well,
to
I
be.
mean,
it
it was the
could
best
have-
chances
It
for that
was.
to happen.
Yes.
As close as
Hey.
we gone
It's
since
okay.
like
We won
Street Fighter 4.
Capcom Cup.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
We did win Capcom Cup.
So, and then
And we won E-League.
some week later, somebody broke down the game-winning sequence right there that happened with the air fireball, and
That wasn't
A few
the
times-
game-winning sequence.
Was
that
it
was that was the cause Punk to choke sequence.
okay.
he was mentally guard broken after that. So in winnings, Punk actually put Tokido in losers,
Mhm.
right? And there was a situation where he put him in losers where Tokido did that same setup with the fireball,
Yeah,
and Punk responded.
with EX Tenko, right?
No, he responded with it was EX dash and the Tenka.
Mm-hmm.
And Tokido was like, alright, I'm gonna hold this loser's bracket, run. But I'm gonna see you in grand finals. And I'm gonna do it again. And sure enough, like clockwork, he did it again. And Punk responded with the exact same answer.
And so
And
instead
Tokido was like, you foolish child.
and instead of throwing a fireball, he actually came down with a jumping medium kick
on top of that dome
Dang.
and killed him.
He was like, you thought I was going to throw these fireballs so you could dash them, but you're done.
Actually, he didn't kill him with it, if I recall. I think
he stunned them with
Yeah, that was. It's even more beautiful because I think that was the sequence that initiated the stun into the taunt combo. Oh man!
Yeah.
No wonder he just after that sequence, Punk fell apart.
Yeah.
It was over.
Yes. Yo, looked like some dollar store tissue paper that you just ran under some hot water.
It's just gone.
It's just gone.
Oh, great.
But I mean, Punk still did good. I don't know.
He did great.
I don't think anyone can take away from the fact that he is probably still
Still
the
the
best
best,
Street
yeah.
Fighter player
Mhm.
in the world right now.
Yep.
He just got beat by experience. Tokito's just like,
You've been doing this for years.
I've been doing this since you were in a diaper. Let me show you.
Oh man, it was actually a really good top 8 to watch overall. Like,
Yeah.
I think like every person used a different character.
In Street Fighter,
I
yeah.
think so, yeah.
I mean, top 8 in general, like across most of the games, are pretty diverse.
Yeah, it's actually pretty nice.
Blazblue has 6 characters. Marvel, I think Marvel may have been the least diverse.
Yeah, it had a lot of Magneto.
But Marvel was the oldest game
Yeah.
at
Time
Line.
Saturday,
Yeah.
But what about Smash? Did they have all this?
Smash,
Smash,
I think, had-
everyone had a different
everyone
character.
had a different character.
Damn, that's pretty.
Nairo even used Bowser for a game.
Ugh. Really?
I missed
Yeah.
that. Did he win it?
He won one game, then he lost the next game.
Oh, okay.
But that one game where he won Bowser, it's hype.
Then Street Fighter different characters, and that
Just
was all the
five
games. That was all the games. Yeah.
Yep.
I will say,
Shout outs to F Champ for making it that far with Awesome. Like he's
F-Jam got like the closest to beating Tokito.
yeah, he did. It literally went to game 5.
It did.
I
It
think
shouldn't have.
he was up 2-0, I think too.
Yeah, he was. He was up. It was looking
Then
bleak.
Tokito turned the engine on.
Yeah, and he's like, I'm
He had
not,
to warm up.
I'm not
He just
losing.
had to warm up,
I
right?
mean, yeah.
Seeing all that live in Mandalay Bay was
Oh,
quite
look.
a good experience.
It was
I also
incredible.
heard they had in-house commentators.
Yes.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
have 4
yeah.
commentators, ESPN/Disney commentators, and
The stream.
Stream comment, yeah.
Dang, that's pretty.
Like,
sick.
we had Yipes and L.I. Joe just sitting in the crowd with microphones just talking. It was pretty great.
like this.
Yep. Like that the whole time.
It was great.
I will say, out of all the announcements, I feel like Street Fighter was the weakest.
Oh, by
Oh,
far.
definitely.
But
Like,
Not even close.
Like, and they were the last announcement. That had to feel terrible. Like,
Yeah.
like if you were someone on staff that knew the announcements,
announcements, yeah.
like, I'm pretty sure they were like, after seeing everybody else's, they was like, maybe we should just not do this.
announce Abigail. Just wait till CD
And it sucks even more that they used the wrong model for
Yeah.
Abigail, so the trailer looked even worse. I mean, it could have been as bad as the Ibuki one, where they left the mouse on the screen.
I didn't see that. Damn.
Yeah, like if you go rewatch the Ibuki trailer, you can see the mouse on the screen.
Wow.
That's great.
Man, they need some oversight.
Oh man. Capcom definitely was in a rough spot, like for both of their announcements, because they also had the
They had the
they
Jedi
Gamora-
reveal,
That was
the
amazing.
Gamora reveal.
They were great.
And
They
I
were
like
great,
the-
but they didn't have like trailers or anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it wasn't even a trailer. Like it was just gameplay,
F-Champ.
and F-Champ trying to pretend like that was the first time he saw it.
He trying.
But F-Champ's a terrible actor.
Needs to learn how to sell from
Yeah.
Kenny Omega.
Yeah. Hit up Kenny Omega for some lessons on himself.
But yeah, you had like all like the super like crazy hype announcements like right in between both of Capcom, so it's like, what do you even do about that?
Yeah.
It's like your first announcement was blown out of the water, and then like
Jedi,
you had the second announcement,
like-
which didn't even come close to the other ones that came before it.
Jedi being revealed was hype.
Oh,
Right?
It was,
Like,
yeah.
That was amazing.
He looks really amazing. I like to point out they did character reveal trailer the week after at San Diego Comic-Con.
They
and
had it.
He wasn't even in that reveal trailer.
Oh, he wasn't. You're right.
I didn't hear. Yeah, I didn't realize that either. So
Like-
I wonder.
I don't even know.
Like they revealed Thanos again in the trailer. Like, cause the team was Gamora Thanos, I think. Why couldn't they just do Jedi Gamora? That makes more sense. We've seen Thanos,
Yeah.
but I guess they're saving them for something. I don't know.
Maybe they got some more Darkstalkers.
I would hope so, because like when I saw,
I would like to see BB Hood.
So,
like I would play Boletta, as they call it in Japan.
Like when I saw the Jedi reveal, it was kind of double-edged sword for me because I was like, "Damn, is the leaked list actually true then?" Because I
pretty
don't want it
true
to be
so
true.
far.
I mean, I don't care. Like I thought the roster was fine.
On the leak,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think the roster's fine right now.
Look
I can
at
get
them.
the game as is with no more characters and be content.
that's because you got X and Zero.
I got more than what I wanted. I got X-Zero Spencer Dante. Like, I literally don't need any other characters.
You got Jadot now too.
Jadot.
And I know I have Jedi.
Spider-Man.
Gamora looks cool as hell.
Spider-Man looks
Gamora
hella
does
strong.
look cool. So.
Gamora looks broken. Okay, she has Genmu.
Yeah, Gamora looks
With them
really
missiles.
good.
Like,
Get out of here.
I'm super content with the cast I've seen thus far. Like,
It looks
everything
strong.
else is extra. Like, Black Panther already looks like he's gonna be cool as hell.
We also got Sigma as well.
Yeah.
Haven't seen anything from either
We
one.
haven't seen Sigma at all.
Will the boss/fusion be playable as well, I wonder?
I
No,
don't think so.
so. That's why they separated them.
Okay.
I mean,
You can play-
Ultron looks cool too.
Ultron is real good.
Yeah, Ultron looks real. Like, the characters they've shown, like, they look interesting, right? Like,
Yeah.
their playstyles look interesting. Even the returning characters look pretty interesting. Like, even, I think
Nova's just
Nova
different
looks
character.
really cool. Nemesis looks like he's actually gonna be a character.
Yeah. Frank looks ridiculous.
The new traps for Rocket Raccoon look dope. The Groot assist looks even more dope.
Like even Ryu's got some cool stuff now.
Oh, the evil Ryu, like in the level 3, but he suppresses the dark.
Yeah.
Like, that looks dope.
Yeah, that's a really good cinematic.
Yeah, definitely some cool stuff coming to MvCI. Like they also revealed what the Mind Gem is gonna do too.
It's a command grab.
It's your favorite thing, Jarius. Now everyone has a command
Yep,
grab.
But
everyone-
it's super slow.
Oh,
So
is
it's
it?
fine. Yeah, it's
And the
really
scaling is
really,
really.
really heavy scaling.
What's the?
But who knows if they're gonna speed it up in the final build though.
I mean, it doesn't.
Do we know what does the storm do?
Gives you meter.
It gives
actually.
you regenerating,
regeneration meter.
infinite regenerating meter.
Huh. You're gonna see some stuff with that.
Yeah.
You probably could use that with Dante and just spam his super and active tag and just keep doing it
who was
over and
gonna be
over.
really good with?
What?
Zero. He could do Gimu Zero while
Tagging.
while it's
But-
doing that.
Does his meter build up while he's in Gimme Zero?
No, Gimu Zero is the
It's just-
projectile.
it's level
Yeah.
three.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just
so you can
level
just
three.
slap, like, if you can fit 3 of those in one combo, or
or
you can fit like 2 in one combo and then tag into somebody else. Because think about it, right? You either give me Zero, do something, like tag, do something to the other character. Like, let's say you play Zero Dante. You can give me Zero, tag into something in $1 million while the regeneration's going
Give him
on.
a zero.
Then you come back out, give me Zero while they getting shot up.
They're still
And
getting.
then,
And then you cash out the
you
infinite
cash out
star
the
for the
Infinity
free
Star
level 3.
for the free level 3. It's gonna be ridiculous.
You thought that might be more damaging than Power Stone now that you said that.
Dante is like the great facilitator.
Like,
in
I
Marvel
think
and
Dante
everything.
is gonna be
The
one
new
of
Doom?
he's gonna be the new Doom because $1 million
$9 is so good.
It is,
It's an
yeah.
active tag.
I just started doing it in neutral, tagging in mix-ups. Like you just do it.
Now, also, is $1 million a true block string as well? Because if
Up
not,
until the jackpot.
up into Jack.
oh, is it okay? Because if I say if they had gaps, you could use the V skill of the gem.
They
It just come
wouldn't
in.
leave gaps.
Come on.
Yeah,
man.
that actually makes me think of like some really like dirty stuff with like Ryu with Shinku Tatsu.
Which now that I think about it, they haven't shown any form of like an alpha counter.
There is. You could alpha tag.
You can?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, just
Pretty
forward,
sure you
forward
can.
and tag and tags the character.
On block?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
Probably burns like a meter at
It burns,
least.
I think it burns 2.
Okay.
Like the one you can do while you're getting combo?
Yeah, you just do it
Okay.
on block.
Okay. Because I was gonna say that you gonna be holding some dumb stuff.
Yeah.
Like
You are, yeah.
I saw a video a guy made about incoming mix-ups in that game. That is gonna be dumb.
Dude, like I think one of the guys that play it a lot, one of the Capcom guys,
Uh-huh.
and he would do Strider wall cling and then go off the wall diagonally, go into Thor and command grab.
And
man.
tag.
Yeah. It was so dirty. Like you just
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of fake cross-up mix-ups too because your partner always comes in on your
comes in
side.
on your side.
So
Or that
you're like,
Thor-
oh, I jumped over you, but I'm still covering.
Or the Thor setup where like he does an air combo where he knocks you down, dash cancels out of it, then does his falling elbow move, but you tag and you go low at somebody else. So you, I'm assuming the Thor elbow
It's
still
a
hits
high-
overhead.
I imagine.
So
There's no true unblockables, but
Yeah.
that don't mean they could.
I mean, yeah, like you
One
got
frame
switch block in
difference.
one frame.
Yeah, and some Carl stuff right there.
Or Skullgirls. Like
Yeah.
Skullgirls has that.
Yeah.
See. Yeah, it is looking real nice. It is looking real nice.
Like I can't wait for the game to come out,
They
and
just
people
laugh.
and
That's
people
all laugh.
start posting all the text.
Oh,
It's
it's
just
gonna
one
be
more
crazy.
month. It's actually just
yeah,
one
it's just
more
one
month.
month, bro.
Everyone's
Yeah,
gonna have
we
so
almost
much
there.
tech for this game.
Oh,
It's gonna be.
I can't
insane.
wait. It's gonna be a good time.
I'm pretty excited about it.
Sure.
So what about the new Blazblue though?
Oh,
Yeah,
2.0?
they had the announcement for BlazBlue 2.0 at EVO, and they said it was coming out soon.
It's
well,
now out
it's here
in arcades. It's here only in arcades. They
Literally
said,
just came out.
they
like
said
2
we
days
will
ago.
be getting an announcement in regards to the console version
Next week.
probably next week.
cool. Hopefully,
Hopefully they pull something like, oh, hey,
announcement.
it's today.
That's what I want to hear. It's like we're announcing right now.
That's what
It's
they
out.
did last year for Guilty Gear.
They was like, yeah, this new
Yeah,
It's
patch.
like, oh, hey,
Oh, it's out today.
There's a
And
new-
Dizzy.
there's a new patch in Dizzy coming out.
Right
Oh,
now.
hey, it's today. Go download it.
Here's this Stealth 2.1 patch based off of what people said in arcades.
They usually don't do that.
That would be hilarious.
Now, as with all new patches and stuff, you got a whole bunch of complaints and you got a whole bunch of good
Oh
stuff.
yeah, we have a whole bunch
I mean,
of comments
I can-
for all these dead characters
I
already.
can relate to you a long list that I've already made of both praises and complaints.
I think the main praise is Falkenhayn is at the top again.
That's not the main praise. That's the main complaint.
That is the main praise for me, sir.
Which some people are saying they think Lychee's the best now.
Oh, that's fine.
That's never fine.
That's never
Like any version of
You're not wrong,
Lychee's, the best. Nobody likes.
You're
that.
not wrong. Though.
Nobody likes a good Lychee. Right? Like when Lychee's okay, people are happy. But
Yeah,
when
that's
Lychee's
fine.
good, nobody's happy.
Everybody complains.
Like I'm just saying, I watched Koike.
You don't like getting.
I watched
stoned in the
Koike do
corner?
4K, and then there was a staff spinning on top of you, and you had to guess. You guessed wrong and took another 3.5.
Yep.
So you got 3K left. Yeah. there you go.
Well, too bad you had already got hit before that.
Oh,
So you died.
You just did.
So yeah, you're just dead at that point.
And all these high damage combos are meterless. That's the crazy
Yeah, that's-
part.
that's
no
the
active
real
flow, no meter, and no overdrive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
was
we've
damage.
We've got,
You know,
we got a bunch of damage
unlock,
already.
like if Susanoo has every special unlock, it doesn't have to be leveled up, right? If he has every special unlock, his super raw,
Reverse.
super raw with active flow as a reversal does 9.6k.
Just the suit.
Just the super.
Nice.
So if you activate overdrive, it hits somebody with it.
No,
No,
because
they have to actually be unlocked.
they have to actually be unlocked.
Does he have like a super
Gotcha.
that unlocks?
Yes, he
has a
does.
super that unlocks. It has a guard point too.
Dang.
So you do, it's
But
only an
nobody
overdrive.
uses it. It's
Yeah.
an overdrive only super.
I think the only person I've seen use it was like Fame at like Final Round or something
poor
like that.
Pico used it. He got a counter hit sweep and overdrove and did the super and comboed that.
Dang.
That sounds
Well then, be prepared to have crazy shenanigans like that.
But the character, like, so people who, like, because some people in America are playing it round one, they say basically he's always in active flow.
Really?
That's how high his
His
damage
damage
is.
is. Yeah, 'cause
His
that's the
damage
way
is
to give a
stupid
damage.
high.
Like his basic B&B is doing like 5k plus damage.
I saw one video where he literally killed like a Hazama like at round start with just 3 touches.
3 touches.
The match only lasted for like 15 seconds.
But yeah, he does a lot of, he does real big boy damage. Now.
Yeah.
I mean, look at him. He really should.
I mean, he
Yeah,
does
he's
look
a
like
big
a
guy.
character that should hit you and you should die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hakumen Kager. You get hit, you should take damage.
Kagura also
Kager, yes.
back to his old self.
Yes.
Actually, some people are
Yes.
saying Kagura might be one of the better characters.
Yo, let's go.
I mean, he's doing 4K off his
He's
command
doing
grab.
4K off his command grab immediately.
Mid-screen?
Yes.
Meterless.
Woo!
He's doing-
Woo, it's hot. Let's go.
But
And let's talk about that Hakumen damage.
Yeah,
though.
Hakumen also doing very ridiculous damage.
I've seen it.
His counters are special cancelable. They've given him much more combo potential. Like, he hits you now, and it
And
always goes into something.
And you die. It's crazy. I love it.
I don't
'Cause I've
what
always
is the
been a fan
name
of
that
Hakumen.
dash counter is.
Charging Stunner.
I don't remember the real name of it.
I think he can grab people now.
No, it's
a hit grab.
It's a hit grab, and it's always been a hit grab.
Oh,
Right?
okay.
Like, so what used to happen is you trigger the counter.
Mm-hmm.
It used to cost 1 pip, and if you trigger the counter, he does the hit grab.
Okay.
You could trigger it and block it, but regardless, Now the hit grab always comes up.
Yeah,
When
and it
it-
costs 2 pips now.
Yeah, it costs 2 pips. So he can actually do combos now,
Yeah.
and just end in that move, and it adds like an extra like 800 damage.
Yeah,
at the end
it's
of
just-
the combo.
That's kind of crazy.
Crazy.
And I still want to know the reason why it goes through ribcage, but
Yeah, I don't
that's-
know.
that is really
Huh,
weird.
maybe it's like a command grab attack.
Maybe.
But bullets doesn't.
Yeah.
Huh.
The only one that bullet does that goes through ribcage is Miko that cat.
Gotcha.
What about
Also, another character that looks absolutely bonkers.
Yeah, she just retains heat now.
Yeah, like she can't lose heat anymore.
That's crazy.
Pretty much, she's always warmed up.
Afterburn.
Oh.
It's just like, oh, I got hit. I guess I'm gonna take 4K into a mix-up that they buffed all of her mix-up options. Every mix-up option Bullet has got buffed.
So now she got 2
Her
fast
6A,
overhead.
her 6A can Gatling out of it into her launcher. Her 6D got like half of the speed shaved off of it, so it's like twice as fast as it was. The low, same situation, twice as fast. Like it's ridiculous. And then they still go into like you still take like 5K for getting hit.
Yeah, of course.
So
apparently Jin can do like some crazy damage
Jin
now
is
too.
also
Apparently,
ridiculous, more so than he already was.
That's
because he couldn't get
Like-
a standing opponent in the air to combo them, but now,
Now
he
he
can. Which is
He
crazy.
couldn't get a standing opponent meterless.
wait. He can do that now?
Yes.
Yep.
So Fubuki, or Blizzard as we Americans know, in the corner, he can do on a standing confirmed meterless 3C, Blizzard, JC, in the air route, in the refreeze, in the Seikajin.
Come on, man. Is he really?
So actually, there's reports saying that
He's
they
even
think
better.
Jin at worst will be top 3.
Yeah.
Dang.
This is just CP,
We're
right?
just- we're never gonna see the end of
we're
Jin.
Just, we're just back.
So if
Like
you were
T-Time
tired,
Falcon
if
Run?
you were tired of Jin,
You definitely gonna see more.
you're gonna see a lot more of him.
That's insane.
Man.
And on top of all these, like,
But that's the thing, right? Like lots of characters are looking strong.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Even the ones who got nerfed still look strong.
Yeah.
Like that.
Rachel
Red-
still looks strong.
9 still looks pretty
Izanami
good.
still looks strong. 9 is still strong. Like everybody that was strong is still strong. Even JP players are saying Arakune is still strong.
It's Eric Kumar.
Actually, I haven't seen any footage for Arcane. I don't even know what they changed.
I saw a little bit. They just kind of toned down as neutral and how dumb dealing with bugs were if you already hit him.
It's like apparently Izio is still good.
That's the only strong character I have not heard anything good about.
Okay. Gotcha.
Actually, one of the first things I saw when I opened up Twitter yesterday, when I got off of work, was one of the JP Izio players made a text tombstone with Izio's name on it.
Dang.
And said Izio is dead.
Dang.
Yeah, we've also had like a bunch of, on top of all these characters that are like super good now, we also like have a bunch of people already writing off characters as dead.
Yeah.
And
Like,
sure enough, the
I
first
figured-
one to go was Celica.
Yeah. So,
Like, I
Celica was
anticipated.
proclaimed to be dead
Immediately.
immediately.
She's dead?
Yes.
She was.
Ronita and Shikoku
But
like wrote her off
It's okay.
immediately.
They're saying
Dropped
she's
her.
less dead now. Actually, Shikoku was posting a bunch of new Celica routes that take advantage of her buffs. And they said that her health gain looks really strong.
True. But in a game where like people are doing crazy damage,
And you
You
can
still-
regenerate health?
you
That's
still,
pretty good.
You can regenerate health?
you gotta get the hit though.
That's
She's gonna get a hit.
I mean, I ain't falling for this shit. I thought we were last time.
I mean, she was good last time. I don't know what you're falling for.
Nah,
But-
man. There's a reason Japan dropped her to B- tier after a while.
She wasn't top tier.
The only character who buffs look questionable to me is still Ragnar, in my opinion.
Actually, I hear Ragnar's a beast.
What?
Yeah, he looks like a beast.
So, why would you make Blood Scythe and Bone like that? Is my first question.
Yeah, people doing wake up blood signs.
Wait, hold on. Wait. TK Bloodside?
No,
No.
ground
I
blood.
had-
Regular
that-
blood side.
That is the main thing I want people to test. Is did these
It's-
Blood Scythe changes happen to the TK version? Because if it did,
Bruh,
it's over.
how you gonna air the
You
air?
can't. Wait, it's invincible.
we have
Invincibility
video
training.
footage of Ragnar doing wake up
Blood Scythe.
Blood
Through
Scythe.
Hibiki's.
through Abiki's meaty 2B.
So, I was like, man, that...
Okay. Why?
I don't know. Also, Nightmare Edge works like Bellio Edge as a combo filler tool and a combo ender tool.
So Belia just back.
But you just go straight down.
That's who cares? Oh, you go diagonal.
It's also an anti-air combo starter even on non-counter hit. Now.
Oh, that means
because it freezes his air momentum a little bit, so
Wait,
when anti-air whiffs,
he can go from the air to the ground and keep going on the ground now.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
That's correct. That's.
I also don't know why they increased the amount of chip damage on his drills. Because that's looking.
Oh yeah, they buffed the Mane chip damage on level 3 drill.
Like they said, they was gonna increase. Sounds like what, maybe 200 more. It looks like it at least 50% more chip on those drills. Like, god damn, that health bar was melting.
It was real chip damage out. But all in all, Patrick's great. Like most people don't have complaints. The most complaining I've seen is from EVO players and Celica players. But
it's okay though.
They're spoiled whiner babies anyway. So
I'm just saying, I'm an oracle and I predicted the future. So
what future did you predict? You point out obvious stuff.
Nah, man. Everybody's saying Celica A+ tier last game. I was like, no,
because Celica at the time was A+ tier.
I was like, just wait until people optimize shit.
No, your words verbatim was Celica sucks. And
she is
the
bad.
argument is not bad. I'm not having this discussion. I'm not wasting everyone's time having this pointless discussion because that version's gone now.
It is gone.
I will say,
she's even worse now.
The changes to Terran. Huh? Snakebite is actually Snakebite again.
Yo, Terami looks good this time.
That's all you wanted, huh? That's all you really wanted.
Like,
no, he just wants the counter super.
Is zero on block?
No, I said it's safe.
Oh, safe. Okay, so yeah. That's because Snakebite not recapturing just made so much shit so whack. Like you would have to go up to 60, which is a good knockdown, but you couldn't get the meta game because you get the recapture. But it's interesting. I need to look at more footage though.
The Noel buffs also look really nice.
Yo, I saw like Bobby like posted about it earlier. It's like he's
Bobby
definitely going back.
He's a traitor. He's a traitor. He can stay in the Celica army. We don't want him back.
He ain't though. He said he's gonna main her again because he got everything he wanted.
Sure. That's all right. You know, Bobby's a cool guy. He can come back.
I mean, all the Celicas are disbanding for the most part.
I mean, to be fair, technically we're all traitors.
Yeah.
Except Don.
Yeah. Yep.
It's alright. This Jubei though. Jubei looks cool as hell.
Jubei does.
Yeah, Jubei, in my opinion, looks okay. Like my only points against Jubei is he gets mauled.
I mean, a lot of characters get mauled, so it's fine.
But I mean, he gets mauled real hard
because of his specific confirms.
Yeah.
When people finally get them out.
Yeah,
just don't get hit.
Like Jubei confirms are real. And they hurt.
I'm gonna treat him exactly like a Smash character. Just don't get hit. Just adopt the
That's
Smash.
That's real hard in that game.
I mean, it's fine. It's hard to get not get hit in Smash too. So there you go.
But
as long as I adopt that mindset, I'll be good.
His kit looks cool. The things he does look cool.
I like his run hurt box. I actually wish Terami's changed that way because he also crouches rolling low to the ground.
Yeah, like Jubei has like the soul like run animation for the most part.
Jubei deserves to low profile with that run animation.
Yeah,
with that amount of health.
He needs it.
And free crouch confirm.
Yeah. One of the snakes seems really cool.
I'm really excited about playing.
Whether he can low profile.
So really hoping they just hit us with the biggest mix up and be like, hey, go download the patch today.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Arx is really good for that. And that was also strange because of the DBZ beta. They pushed it back. But I'm like, I'd rather them release it when they're ready and everything's good. Yeah. Unlike other games.
Yeah. Unlike other companies.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just happy to try some new characters for once. Especially with this new mindset that I've adopted during my break from fighting games. So, yeah. Anyway, speaking of tier list and who's going to be good and whatnot, Topanga just released like a Street Fighter V tier list. It's kind of questionable. Let me read it out to you guys because I got it pulled up on my phone here. Alright, so in A tier we've got Ibuki, Balrog, Rashid, Cammy, Karen, Nikali, and now Akuma.
Those are fair.
Yeah, they're fair.
The only question
There's no S tiers.
for me is Akuma.
Yeah, I mean,
But
Taquito made him look really good.
Taquito's been saying since season 2 came out, I think Akuma's top 3.
Yeah.
He's been saying that since the game came out, or since the character came out.
Yeah.
I think he finally proved it, at least to himself.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
He won, yeah.
he won. He won EVO.
Alright, so in B tier, we've got Zangief, Guile, Bison, Urian, Mika, and Birdie.
Like, I think that's...
Urian's interesting.
I think that's fair. Like, I don't think Urian is as strong as those characters in A tier.
Guile and Urian, that's interesting because that was the 2 top tiers that actually got nerfed in 2.5.
Yeah.
Because Guile lost his 2-bar V-trigger and other things.
Like, I think that's fair. Like,
I can see that.
I don't think that's questionable placement. Because, to be fair, once people learn the matchup, Urian gets significantly weaker. Also, not to mention, they took away the plus frames, or was it 0 or plus crouch medium kick?
It was +2.
Okay, yeah, like...
And now it's back to -2.
Like, I feel like they should have made it 0, right? Like, because that was a good tool that really helped him out. Like, it helped him keep pressure, it helped him keep a turn.
Yeah. They also nerfed the shoulder. Now it's not 0.
Yeah, like, I feel like those 2 nerfs were really critical. Like, because he was already a character that once someone knew how to fight him, like, you can only force your hand so much with him, right? It's not like the shoulder was plus. I know people like to act like it was plus. Like they wanted to act like the shoulder was plus and he had a 3-frame jab. Like, cause people were big upset about that shoulder.
Yeah, they were. I mean, you don't see any not good Urians anymore, though. I'll say that much. With those changes.
Yeah, like, you don't see just random Joe doing alright with Urian. But were you really seeing that once people figured them out right before 2.5 came out? I still feel like the only Urians doing good was like Nemo. And
I mean, Dogro was starting to do well.
Was doing okay.
Yeah. He kept getting right outside of the top 8.
Yeah. He kept getting those top 16s. And he still keeps getting those top 16s. Actually, he's getting a couple top 3s in some of the overseas tournaments.
Oh.
Yeah. I forgot which one he got top 3 in. I think it was one of those Bonten one.
But yeah, that list seems okay. Maybe.
But here's where it gets interesting though.
Okay.
Like in C tier, we've got Fong, Ken, Laura, Ryu, Nash, Vega, Chun-Li, and Dalsum.
So once again, I'm gonna say I think that's fair.
But what about Laura though?
I think it's fair because if you think about everything they nerfed, like she actually lost a good bit from the couple of nerfs she got from season 2 to 2.5. It actually restructured a lot of her Oki game plan.
Not the autopilot plus one elbow.
She no longer had that, which severely reduced their effectiveness.
Yeah, that's true. But as far as grapplers go, I wouldn't put Mika above Laura, though.
I wouldn't either.
And they have Mika on the other tier.
Yeah, I mean,
I definitely say Laura's at least a B tier.
But I do feel like, it's easier to get into what your game plan is with Mika than with Laura.
That's true.
But stand medium kick, though.
Yeah, stand medium kick is really good. It also has answers that people aren't using.
Like, I forgot what tournament it was, but the
one that Punk just lost to Ion Man.
He was just
did like 5
yeah.
stand medium kick.
It's minus.
It's minus on block.
Punk could have pressed anything and would have got a counter hit, but he was just so afraid, I guess.
Which that's not necessarily true based on the spacing. Because it kind of has that colon effect.
I mean, but Karen knows.
I mean, yes, Karen can just
stand like kick would have just split it up.
Well, no, Karen can actually just do crouch medium kick.
Okay. Yeah.
And stop it.
Because I was like, man, that wasn't real. Why was he holding on like that? I don't know.
Like, so I can see why they put it there, right? Like, I'm not gonna say I would have put it there, but I can see why they put it there.
Yeah. And I'm not sure how many lords they have in Japan, to be honest.
They don't have very many.
So,
Because you gotta remember, I think people often fail to forget when someone makes a tier list, it's their opinion.
Their perspective.
Based
It's
on
their
yeah.
perspectives.
Yep.
Like, it's not meant to be taken literal.
Yeah.
So people say, oh, this character is like this tier. Or I think this character is bottom 3 or top 3.
Mm-hmm.
That's their opinion. Maybe they think one of the best characters in the game is bottom 3 because they always play their friend in their body.
Yeah.
Well, and last up, we got 4 characters in D.
All right.
We've got Colleen, Ed, Jury, and Alex.
They're all DLC characters. So what is that trying to tell you? If you play Street Fighter 5,
Don't buy
buy
characters
characters.
unless
Unless
it's
it's Balrog.
unless it's Akuma or Balrog
Yeah,
or
Balrog
Boogie.
and Akuma all the time.
But
and like
I think Cole
So
and
it's a
Ed
hit and
don't
miss.
have
It's a hit and
enough.
miss type deal.
Cole and Ed
I
don't
think
have enough time.
they aren't developed enough. Yeah.
I mean, Guile, you're kind of safe with Guile too.
Yeah. Still has.
Solid pick.
Just play a not DLC character.
Like Rashid, who been in here from
Yeah,
the
for
beginning.
real.
Yeah, like just play somebody who's been there from the beginning.
Oh wait, never mind. Not Vega. I don't endorse anybody picking up Vega, even though he's been there.
When I
since
say
the
that, what I really mean is pick Cammy. Ibuki's a good DLC. Pick Ibuki if you want to play DLC.
Or Balrog.
Balrog, though.
Balrog's okay too, but he's kind of whack. But yeah, so
You don't
Cammy, Rashid, Karen, like good characters. Go play those.
What he's trying to say is pick a top tier.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, tell anybody to pick a top tier.
That is a good way to play fighting
I'm wondering what Abigail's gonna wind up though.
I don't know, because he's also out now.
Yeah.
He's got
I
some
think-
crazy things.
I think he could easily be mid tier.
Like off of damage alone, he probably will be.
Yeah, I say he's probably B.
Like, but yeah, don't pick a bad character. Like, as our good buddy Sanford Kelly always says, believe that you're too good to play a character that's not too good.
That's exactly right.
He's correct. I've even experienced this. I'll get to talking about that later.
Yeah.
But yeah, they have no S tiers in this tier list, so
Yeah.
like I feel that Street Fighter V, from what we've been seeing, is pretty fairly balanced for the most part.
Yeah, the
Compared to
balance
older
is
games.
really close. Even though they're different tiers, it is really close.
Compared to older games, yeah, I'll say that.
And then that's a pretty good direction to where the game's going, in my opinion.
I mean, I feel like that's a running trend in most modern fighting games, though.
The balance
Like,
is really close.
there's clearly different tiers of characters, but the balance is getting a lot closer
Yeah.
within those tiers.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you can have a perfectly balanced game where everything's a 5-5, but let's
That's
be
boring.
honest, it's not. No, it's actually impossible for that to happen.
Yeah, it's literally
Like,
impossible.
somebody's gonna suck and somebody's gonna be the best
Yeah.
because it's a group.
It has to.
Yeah,
It's
that's just the nature of it.
you just want the average to be in the middle.
But as long as the character that is the worst could at least win against the character that is the best with enough effort, I'm
Yeah.
fine. So.
Yeah. As long as the controller in your hands is doing what you want it to do in a good fashion, you're good. Although speaking of which,
or stick.
we have some Smash drama yet again concerning the Smashbox.
And they always got
Because
something going on.
the Melee voting committee has voted well in the majority to ban the Smashbox at tournaments. Which is very sad because they also have a rule that allows for physical modifications to GameCube controllers to where you can put notches in where the analog stick would be, so you can get perfect angles on your Firefoxes and stuff, and you could also get perfect angles for your shield drops through platforms. So I'm not really sure why the Smashbox ban is
Because
necessary.
Is it? Are people winning with it? Like,
No one's even had a chance to try it yet.
Because
They keep banning it.
what's the right? What are they saying?
Because
the
they
rationale is?
don't want
the perfect
chance,
inputs.
the chance that someone could just randomly start outplaying people because they have this instrument that allows more precise input.
That's not how that works.
I know.
That's really weird.
Especially in a game that's as crazy as Smash Brothers is, especially in a game concerning Melee where it's all over the place, like, it's gonna take time for you to actually get, like, all that stuff going on a Smashbox.
Yeah, you still gotta learn the new controller.
Yeah, yes.
And that controller has literally, like, 20 buttons on it.
Like, you have to, be good at the game.
Yeah.
Like, for starters, you just gotta be good at the game. And fight against learning a new controller. Now, the other issue with, I'm like, this is stupid, because this is literally a game that kills people's wrists.
Yeah.
Like, why would you not want an ergonomic controller that's designed to keep your wrist safe to be legal? Why would you not want to give your professional players the option to maybe think about switching over to this? Although I really doubt they ever would. But it's a nice option to have when your people at the top are literally killing their hands.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, people even not at the top are killing their hands.
exactly.
I mean,
so, like, rest in peace Hacks for another year at least. Because he can't play because his wrists hurt too much.
really?
Yeah.
No, there's lots of players that are like, oh, I thought the Smashbox was going to be great because I really love Melee and I can't play the game anymore because
This GameCube controller?
my wrist can't take it anymore.
Jeez,
The crazy thing about the rule that they instated is that they also stated that you can only play on a GameCube controller.
Yes.
Wait, so what about those people that was playing stuff on, like, a keyboard, you said? Wasn't it?
That's still only a thing for Smash 64.
Ah, okay. But Melee is different.
Smash 64 is still like ahead of the curve when it comes to this sort of thing because like they know that they're old enough for a game that where they don't actually have to be this way anymore because they're allowing all kinds of like setups and all kinds of controllers to be allowed.
Why not?
But for whatever reason, Melee won't allow that. I don't understand. And Melee is almost as old as 64 is.
How long did it take the hitbox to get legal in tournaments, to be honest?
I mean,
It was always
always
there
legal.
was never banning of idiots.
well, there was one instance where at the very, very, very beginning, like the prototypes were a thing, and it was only in Marvel 3 where it was banned because the game, like vanilla Marvel 3, I think it was, you could hold left and right,
Yeah.
and you couldn't get hit by any cross-up.
Oh, okay.
But all of that got solved when SOCDs became a thing. Now games internally handle that kind of thing. So, like, hitboxes have been legal. Like, and nobody's winning because they played on the hitbox.
Nope. Some people are losing because they're playing on hitbox.
Yeah, because they keep messing up stuff. Because you're completely learning
A new
instrument.
yeah.
Like, I think it's just really silly. And I think it kind of goes back to like something that always comes back from the Smash community where they just don't like change.
I'll definitely like agree with you on that sentiment because like it's because of like the committee being like run by like a bunch of like old heads that like want to keep the I guess the quote unquote integrity of like the old way that we used to play Melee. It's because of that. And with bands like this, that, you know, the game can't evolve even more than it has already. It's like they're literally keeping it from evolving. I don't know. I also do not agree with this ban. And a lot of people on Twitter do not agree with this ban whatsoever.
You think there's enough outcry they'll overturn it?
I hope so. I doubt it, though, but we'll see. It's like once that committee's usually set in stone about something, they don't change rules for like another year.
I'm just saying.
It's like Melee's been stagnant for a while now, especially with like the way that stage bans have been going. So
like, what are they gonna do? Let's hypothetically say Melee lives for 5 more years, right?
Mm-hmm.
What are they gonna do in 5 more years when the top players are like, oh well, we all gotta quit because our wrist can't.
So we all have carpal tunnel.
they're gonna. I feel at that point they're gonna like have to allow like peeps to play on whatever controllers that they want and on like different kinds of like I guess platforms because like we're also getting to a point where Melee discs are becoming very
Rare?
Yes,
That's
very
an
rare,
interesting
and like
problem.
discs are like starting to like literally like break because of all the usage that's been
That happens
happening.
sometimes. That's
Yeah.
what happens with optical discs.
Like, so
You can overuse
can
them.
the game just act like is
Just die.
Like,
Just
no,
no
like
copies?
is that like a thing that could actually happen?
Yes, because they're
That's
not making
an
it anymore.
interesting
Right?
situation.
There's a finite
Well, I
amount
mean-
of melee disc in the world.
Well, I mean, there's like here's the thing where it like becomes like what's the word I'm looking for? Where it becomes like up in the air
Yeah.
because like you have the opportunity to play on ISOs on computers and whatnot.
That's true.
But
I don't know if they're gonna want to do that.
So two things with that, or two things immediately jump to my mind. So the logistical issues of bringing a computer. So one of the main things that prohibit FGC from truly being esports is the fact that we limit ourselves because we can only really use consoles feasibly. It's too expensive to use computers.
Yeah.
Like if we were able to use PC, that's tons more sponsorship
All the endemic
opportunity.
sponsors that come with PC,
Like,
PC parts.
tons of endemic
Monster,
sponsors
all that
immediately
stuff.
become available the moment we can find a logistical way to handle the FGC the same way we do right now, but with PCs instead of consoles. So you got logistical issues of running PCs. That's very expensive. Like almost to the point where like
Compared to like a $40, $50 GameCube, yeah.
well, no, I'm just saying like in
Compared
general.
to even like a
let's talk about
$4
PS4. Right? Like,
Oh,
so
yeah, sure.
you can drop $400 10 times for 10 PS4s and have 10 PS4s.
You could
That same thing for a computer.
You get like 4 computers for that money.
Yeah, you get like maybe 4 computers for that are gonna run the games the way they
At the proper
reliably,
FPS.
like the proper FPS,
Yeah.
proper visuals. So that's one issue.
The other alternative is that you can also run 20XX hack packs on both Wii's and Wii U's that are modded.
Yeah.
Ah.
But you also come into play once you start getting to the point where you have to run, like in theory, running these on PC or with homebrew on Wii U's or Wii's, whatever.
Yeah.
That is in theory illegal.
Yes.
And that's why they stopped
That's a legal
PM.
issue.
That's why PM got ban hammered. And ultimately, what would end up happening
it
is
just dies.
Nintendo literally says no.
Yeah.
Cut it out.
And then it's
Yeah.
over.
And we're at the point where legitimate companies, like these event organizations are companies. These teams that sponsor players are companies. The minute Nintendo puts their foot down and says no,
Those sponsors and companies
those
are pulling
sponsors
out.
and companies are leaving, and the community has to deal with it.
Yep.
That's
It's a scary thought
So-
to think about. The
Yeah.
only thing that could save it is if they re-released it Melee HD.
Yes.
Which is a meme.
Good luck
so.
with that.
I don't
And
know.
based on words that the higher ups at Nintendo have said in interviews, that doesn't seem to be an interest for them at this point.
Yeah, that's totally a pipe dream.
Yeah.
So yeah, like with this ban, I say just uplift it. Let people play while they still can. You know.
Let people play on whatever
because
controllers
we still don't
work.
know if it'll even be a good controller. Because it's just all tech. It's only tech videos. We haven't seen somebody actually use it that's a pro at the game.
How do you ban something before people even are able to use it?
I don't know.
Yes.
Somehow the Smash community finds a way to do stuff like this.
That's pretty sad.
They've had some silly bans in the past too, so this isn't the first time they've made some questionable decisions. I don't know. Some weird stuff. But in light of all this Smashbox drama, like DreamHack Atlanta happened this past weekend, and a pretty nice result ended up happening. We ended up having PG Club winning a major.
One dream.
Not taking out not only one god, but 2 gods. He's the first person to do that since Leffen.
Wow.
So, yeah, good stuff to him. Playing a mixture of both Sheik and Fox. So, I think, he's always been in that realm where he's been making, top 8s or close to it. But, he's never really been in that demigod range. But now I feel like he's kind of, solidified that placement. So, more players are coming up and actually, shaking things up in the top 5 god area.
So, who were the 2 guys he beat?
He beat Mewtwo King and he beat Hungrybox.
Dang.
And Hungrybox just got 3rd. Damn.
Hungrybox took 2nd that term. He got 3rd at EVO.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Just at 3rd at Evo. Damn.
Mewtwo King took 3rd.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, so I think in the demigods area we have Leffen, Plup, and I still count Axe because he's still a guy with Pikachu. and we have Amsa, who's been a rare sight as of late, but he's still really good. Yeah.
I mean, if all old guys' wrists hurt enough, maybe I guess then we get new guys. I guess it would just
their wrists just give out, so you don't have to beat them anymore. They just can't.
The old guard will get replaced by the new guard.
I also saw some new rulings come out too. EVO lifted their tournament coaching ban.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot that was a thing. So
And-
yeah, we got like a 30-second like time limit between games.
Yeah, between
now?
rounds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Games.
And there's also something about excessive stalling that came out in regards to Smash. It was like it's at the tournament organizer's discretion. So I'm not sure exactly how
weird.
that's gonna play out.
I mean, we already have a timer. I don't know how well you can define excessive stalling at this point.
I think it's just something that people. I feel like that's just a phrase people use at this point.
I mean, it happened to me at CEO. This guy was asking people, and they were watching the match.
No, he means like in match. Like that's a Smash thing.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
like
there are ways to excessively like stall out like stocks. Like if you're a certain character in some Smash games,
Yeah.
like Ice Climbers have like an infinite like chain grab thing going on.
Mhm.
So if you really wanted to, instead of like risking going to the next stock, like ties are broken by like percentages.
Oh,
So like
wow.
if you wanted to, you could just like infinitely chain grab for like 6 minutes on like a stock or something like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
But there's a
Okay,
time limit
that's
on the
very
ice
different.
climber chain. I was actually bringing up about a Pokemon Stadium. That was the excessive stalling I was talking about. Like
Was
you
it
could-
during one of the transformations?
Yes, I think that's what it was. So I'll go look it up and send it to you.
Yeah, definitely look that up for me because I don't know how you could do that, but
That is
I don't
really
know.
interesting. There's so many rules that you have to implement to make Smash a competitive game, so it's always interesting.
yeah. Which, like, if Nintendo wanted to make it an esport, I don't know what kind of rules they would try to implement for it.
Oh, like just from default, you just plug it in and play? That'd be crazy.
I don't know.
Items.
They would take all the items away. Would they just have a default timer on that? It'd be weird.
I don't know.
Actually, for Glory, right, has no items in the timer. And that's where they got the 2-star from, I think. So
Yeah,
maybe they was looking at it that way.
who knows? Smash is a struggle at this point. Speaking of which, let's get to the last segment of the show, the struggle. Anyone got any struggles they want to talk about?
I got one. My car blew up.
Aww.
I need a new engine, which is getting taken care of now, but been like a week without a car.
That sucks.
Yeah, but I've
So
been
it didn't work this week.
I've been getting rides to work and
Oh.
from work. The guy that works with me lives like right down the road.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's been a godsend to have that. But other than that, I'm fine. These new fighting games look sick. Can't wait. Marvel Infinite's gonna be great. It's pretty much my struggle.
I'm also excited for fighting games. I don't really have much of a struggle as I do of a like revelation and kind of a realization, I guess.
Epiphany is the word.
Yeah, epiphany. Cause
So are we gonna read the struggle as the?
I guess like for this one segment for me, I don't know. I don't even know what kind of music I would like put in for this.
Yeah, maybe we should just get rid of the struggle. Nobody wants to hear the struggle.
Okay.
We might need to retire.
For the next episode, we will change the struggle to the epiphany.
What revelations have you
Yeah,
had?
What have you foreseen?
Yeah, after EVO, I had already talked about like going on like a break from fighting games because I like really needed it. So like it was actually supposed to be me retiring because like I've been getting fed up with all these like crazy fighting game shit things that's been going on. I've been like super depressed for like the past like few months about it. But with all these reveals that happened at EVO, I was like, okay, I could survive like maybe like one more season of games. So. Alright, so I decided to just take a break instead. Went to the doctor again about my joint problem, and she basically gave me, like, some medicine to, like, deal with it. So as long as I, like, kind of just, like, keep, you know...
Don't be too active.
Don't be too crazy with the activity, and just, like, you know, just be normal for a little while. I'll be okay as long as I keep taking the medicine. So that problem is kind of like solved.
So what you're actually trying to infer is that you're about to pick up hitbox.
No, it might need to.
I mean, it would be nice if I could play on Smashbox.
Wait, does that mean you're not gonna be doing any more DDR either? Then?
I mean, I can still do that. I just can't do 8-hour sessions like I could in the past, which is fine because I don't need to be playing for that long anyway. I'm too old for that anyway. It's fine. So yeah. Also during EVO, I went one game at Zelda and Melee and got 4-stocked, and that was when I decided no more. I'm gonna pick a top tier. I finally decided to make Fox. Almost made it out of pools. So
Nice.
I finally have decided to just try take that philosophy into other fighting games. So I'm finally going to be picking better characters that suit my play style instead of trying to make it work.
Just like a good friend said once, I'm too old to play not top tier. I ain't got time.
I want to make the money work for me. I'm tired of working for the money.
Richard said that.
I don't have time for this garbage. So I'm already starting on looking into probably maining better characters in this new BlazBlue patch that's coming out. So this new patch I'm pretty excited for, especially as far as damage goes. I know you don't want me to say that, but I'm a big fan of big damage. So yeah, probably gonna look into maybe some
I wish 9 did big damage.
What? No.
No, I'm just being spiteful because I know V hates 9.
Hopefully she's not as big of a problem in this version as she was in the past version.
If she whether she just does 5,000 now?
Oh, for every hit?
I got hit by Coons
That would be awful.
I mean, it's fine. At least the match ends faster, so that's something. I'm super excited for BB Cross Tag. It's definitely something that I've always wanted out of an Arxis game. I originally wanted it to be BlazBlue Cross Guilty Gear.
That's what I want.
I don't.
But I mean, we
got happier with what we got.
Yeah, we got.
I don't want.
We got BlazBlue and everything else, so I'm okay with it. And I was a huge fan of Persona, so I could get behind that.
That's actually the problem I have, is that it's crossing over with 3 series I don't actually care about.
Oh, you stop caring.
I mean, I'll probably play it though, because I can always just pick 2 Blazblue
You don't actually have to play the other
Yeah, you don't have to play the other characters if you don't want to.
I could go back to be playing Jin. Jin, tear me. Let's go.
Jin always has me there.
Yeah.
That actually sounds pretty godlike. But yeah, I'm excited to try a whole bunch of new characters. And I'm still going to try Celica in 2.0, but I probably won't be sticking with her as a main. I'll probably have her as a sub and main a better character. Probably what I should have done in the first first game, but it is what it is. So, yeah. Sad times for the low tier heroes, but it's okay, I guess.
Just don't do that to yourself.
Yeah, I just want
character.
I want a chance to do better for myself. We don't know about that now.
I mean, don't know about that now.
She probably is.
We won't know for a while.
But yeah.
Let it cook a little bit.
Hey yo.
I mean,
as long as I'm happy, that's all that matters, right?
Yeah, that's true. I don't really have a struggle, I guess.
That's why it's the epiphany now.
My epiphany is there's not enough time to do everything I want to do. So I'm going to have to cut back and find games for a while.
I thought that was a struggle, though.
No, that's the realization I came to, is that if I keep playing fighting games and keep practicing, I'm going to keep missing all these great RPGs.
But do you
that I want to
actually
play.
practice?
I do.
Oh, okay. I mean, I was under the impression you don't really play fighting games like that anymore in the first place.
Yeah, I practice.
Because you barely come to anything.
I practice Guilty Gear.
I mean, that's your own mistake.
What?
Yeah.
You didn't have to decide, I want to be a Guilty Gear player.
I mean, I did.
That was your choice.
But anyway, so yeah, because I haven't played Persona, I haven't played Horizon Zero Dawn, I haven't played Nier, I haven't played...
I mean, There's lots of stuff I haven't played.
I know.
Same.
I know you have a backlog, and I want to get rid of my backlog, which is why I'm probably gonna take a break from playing games.
I'm an adult. I just I came to the realization that I'm probably gonna have a backlog for the rest of
your
my life.
Yeah, that's just how it goes.
Because I'm saving up for Black Friday right now, and I want to just get every game I miss, every RPG I miss, go through them, and then when New Year's come, when new tournament season come, I can get back into the fighting games.
So basically, you're saying you're gonna
like from Black Friday,
till New Year's.
Yes,
you go to the shadows.
probably. Yes.
It sounds like some effort stuff.
I mean, it's only 1 month because Black Friday's at the end of November. So
I mean, somebody has to go into cryostasis. He's just taking my spot.
What you do is
when I come back,
a bunch of money from work. You'll be like, look, after Black Friday, I'm taking vacation.
And then I just play fighting games and do the
Just go ahead.
RPGs.
yeah, just play everything.
Like I'm going on vacation. I'll see y'all in a month.
I mean, Persona is a really good game to play while you're playing.
I've done
fighting
that
games.
before. Like, if I gotta work that Sonic. I quit for 2 months just to do stuff that I like to do.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, do what you gotta do.
And then I went back. But I got real good at Marvel while I was gone. Actually, yeah, I got super good at Marvel.
I mean, but you barely beat me.
Bruh.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm rusty too.
okay, well, I still beat
When
you.
we was back in our prime, we
But
had a first to 10.
That was not our prime.
Was it not?
That was definitely not our
okay.
prime.
He wanted to say that. Just because it was close.
Prime Marvel was 2013.
Yeah, you weren't even around during my prime.
Oh, alright.
I definitely think though.
'Cause I was nice.
Alright.
I was nicer.
Yeah, he thinks he was nice.
I mean, even I was pretty nice.
Hey man,
I wasn't
beat you in
too
that grand
nice.
I
final.
mean, aren't you still the best dim in the state?
I mean, nobody claimed otherwise, so yeah. I definitely think the Louisiana fighting game scene is going to pick up a lot more, especially once Marvel comes out.
And these new games.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
These new games are exciting.
Can't wait.
Yeah, and that's the show for this time.
Unless Jerry has anything.
He said he didn't have anything.
I don't struggle yet, but I do have a potential struggle.
Oh, what you got?
I might have to make some decisions.
Oh,
Some
okay,
life
then.
stuff.
Yeah. Alright then.
Life decisions. Is that all you're allowed to say?
Yep.
All right,
Yeah.
cool. That's our show. You can follow me at V the White Mage.
Follow me at 42 times.
BR bad decisions.
Man, don't follow me. I'm just kidding. What's my Twitter? Oh yeah, Saken_482.
And if you want to follow Level 42 and all of their social media, you can follow them at Twitter at LVL482. We really should change that.
I mean, yeah.
But I mean, you can always just look up the name itself and you'll find it.
We just left it like that because that's easier to type than typing it all out.
I mean, it's only 2 extra letters and they're both E's.
No, if we don't, I'm not just putting level 482. It's gonna be level 482 gaming.
Oh, I guess you have a point there.
Characters.
Yeah, exactly. I don't even know if there's a game.
Well, you can still find it by name at Level 42 Gaming on Twitter. You can also find us on Twitch.tv, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Patreon, Snapchat. Yeah, all at Level 42 Gaming. You can find our secondary channel, Level 42 Productions, which you've been putting in mad work in recently, Jarius.
Yeah.
So yeah, good stuff to that. Putting out all those Blazblue patch notes.
Yep. Potential change.
And if you want to find this podcast, we are on Libsyn and also on iTunes. Just look for Level 42 Gaming, or you can even find it by the name Frame Advantage. Thank you all for listening, and we'll see you guys on the next episode.